Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.com. Thank you so much for joining me for another card making video. This one's for the Stamp Around UK video hop, so please do like and subscribe, check out the description. There'll be a whole list of YouTube channels in there. Please do pop along after you've watched this video, and obviously if you've come in from somewhere else and you've never seen my channel before, please do like and subscribe and share these videos with other people you think who might enjoy them. So our theme for September is in colours. Okay, so the in colours are sort of transient in the catalogue. We have a set of 5 and we get a new set every year, and they run for 2 years. Okay, so so with the last catalogue we introduced these colours that are on this sample card here. Okay, so we have Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash and Peach Pie. Those are the colours. Okay, and then I'll show you the more muted tones of our 2023 in colours. Okay, so all of them at play today with a little bit of black for the sentiment. Okay, and I've just done this fun geometric pattern to showcase everything. Okay, and then I've used these little hearts from the Friends for Life bundle. So there's these 2 little hearts in the stamp set, okay, which I've already got on a block. I've also used this set for the sentiment, so I've just got that thank you from there, but of course, you know, you can switch it up, use whatever sentiment you like, but I quite liked carrying on that sort of geometric look to this. So that's where that came from. And then this has a coordinating die, which I have just here. Okay, stick it on my magnet and you can see it. Okay, so there it is. And then there's also this little cute little die that'll do these little accents as well. So we'll be bringing those in as well. Okay then, so like I say, we're gonna replicate this. That's for my stamping. This card. So I've got a little square there that's 3.5 inches square. A little strip, 1/2 inch by 3.5 to sit underneath it. So that's there ready to go onto the white card base when we're ready for it. And then I've cut these little squares, which are going to be our little accents, which I think are 1 inch. Oh no, they're 1.25 inches. So we've got 5 of those to add there. And then these are our colours, which we are going to use today. Okay, so we have Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, Copper Clay and Moody Mauve. Okay, so that's what we're going to go for today in terms of the layout. Okay, lovely jubbly. So let's just pop these to one side just for a moment. Oh, I should tell you how big they are. They are 1.5 inches. Okay, all right, so raid your scrap bins for this, you know, really nice and easy to do that. And I've just realised I haven't got any scrap Moody Mauve, so I'm going to just grab my scrap box for that colours, those colours. So I keep my little scraps in these little photo boxes. So let's pick out something that's going to do the job. Don't want anything too big. Oh, that'll do. Or in actual fact, some little bits on there would do actually, because that might be useful for something else. So with these extra cardstock, I just try and, you know, I don't buy a lot of the in colour cardstock, so I keep all the little scraps to use because they need to stick around for a little while. So that's going to be for die cutting these little guys. So we'll get to pass these through there because I need 4. Okay, because I'm going to need the 3, and then with the spare one I thought I'd chuck it on the inside. Okay, and we need 1 pass of the other one. So we'll pop that onto the die cutting plate. In fact, let's bring in the mini. Let me show you the mini, because these will go through the mini. Okay, here's our cute little mini cutting emboss. I think we've got some in boho blue as online exclusives. Check it out, have a look, see if we've still got some of those. So this little guy is really great for crafting on the go and just for doing little projects. And look, I mean, it's so light, really easy. It comes with the handle attached, folds out just like the Big Boss. Okay, and comes with all the plates that you need to get started. Okay, so the plates are like so. You always use the number 1 plate as the base platform, just like you would with the Big Boss. Okay, and then you get 2 cutting plates, and I have not replaced these yet. So this little guy I only use here and there. I have not yet replaced those plates, but you can see it's starting to bend and get really scratched up and everything, but I keep flipping and turning it, and I will not be replacing that until it literally breaks. Another top plate, so I'll keep this one clean. I don't cut into it. There's pressure marks and stuff on it, but that's the top plate that I use. That's how I use them to get the most life out of them. That's what I do. And then you get a number 3 and a number 4. So number 3 is for our regular embossing folders, and number 4 is for 3D embossing folders. Okay, but you get everything in the box ready to go. Okay, so let's just so again, he just folds away, and we can just put him to one side, because we just need to stamp those little hearts. And we're going to use the Moody Mauve to match that centre image that we're going to use. So we'll just stamp this twice on this piece of scrap white paper, or cardstock I should say. I know, you want to make the most out of everything. Okay, so that's dead easy to do, and we can just die cut that out. So when you're lining up a die with an image, you're going to need to just tape that in place, especially as if your plates are starting to get a bit warped. They're not going to sit flat and stay in place. Excuse me. So let's get this run through. Okay, we'll just set him up. Like I say, base plate and a cutting plate. We'll put that one down just there, and I bet we've got room for both of these on there. So let's just tear that off and pop that through. So we're not trying to line that one up with any line, so I'm just going to pop that on. If it wriggles a bit on the way in, it doesn't matter. Top plate goes on, feed it into the machine, and you'll see the handle just engaged then, hopefully. You see it just moved, so you know it's sort of taken the bite, if you like, and then we can just roll that through. Okay, so it's got little rubber feet on it, so it does stay put generally. It kind of depends on what surface you've got. This isn't the best surface for a die cut machine, if I'm honest, so I don't normally use this surface for that. But obviously I need to bring it in under the camera, so that's where it'll need to be. So we can just reposition this to run through again. And of course with this little guy it only takes a moment. It doesn't take that long on the big one really, because you only need to roll it through. Did you see I rolled it forward and then backwards? That's exactly what I do on the Big Boss. Okay, and you only need to roll it as far as you need to and then come back again, so you don't have to roll all the way to the back of the machine. You can just roll it as far as you need to and then come back again. Okay, so just lining that up again, plate on top, very similar to what you would do with a Big Boss. Get it to engage and then roll it through. Okay. Lovely. There we go. And that is done. Okay. A little bit of tape off there. Put that back on my magnet thing so I don't lose it. These guys just fall out on the magnet so I don't lose it, and then those are definitely scraps now, which I can throw away. I have a dedicated bin in my craft room for all my scrap cards, so it can all go into the recycling. And then this guy can just fold away, and it's so light I can lift it up with a single finger really, and I can pop him away. Okay, so if you're short on space and you know you're only going to need those little you know, using little die cut dies, then the little boss, mini boss, is going to be perfect. And of course it's got the nice price point as well, so it's obviously more affordable than the larger one. Okay, so that's where we're at now with those bits and pieces, and we just need to do some layering and stuff. So most of these are going to be just plain, aren't they? So let's just put the medium over one for one side for a moment and get these ones done. Now I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal for this. Just a couple of bits on each of these little squares. Okay. I think I said they were, did I say they were 1 1/4 inch? Okay. So we can just get these lined up. If wet glue's your jam, use whatever glue you like. Okay, I just like using tape runners. I just find them nice and quick and easy. Okay. So just lining those up so that we see those colours. And then when we're doing the layout, I was just looking to, so for example on this card, I wanted the Summer Splash and the Shy Shamrock to not be next to each other, because I didn't want that sort of blue-green to sort of swamp the card, and likewise these are both pinks, so I think it would have that sort of, you know, it'd be, I don't know, too sharp of a line, I guess. So I think it looked better with them set diagonally to each other. Okay, so in a similar fashion, I think I'd prefer the Copper Clay and Pebble Path to not be next to each other, and then we'll decide where we want these ones. So I think that would look good. Oh, I can do this one, it's alright, I can do this one. So I was thinking if do I need to do this right now, but I can do it right now because everything else just goes on top. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So the next thing is to add this, flip those over. We're actually going to pop these up onto dimensionals. So dimension is the you know, fastest way to add a bit of va-va-voom. To your cards. Okay, so I'll get all those positioned, but what the dimensionals are what I call a fast grab. So once they're down, they're kind of down really. If you don't press hard, sometimes you can get them off, but it's not really designed to do that. They're supposed to be down and down. So to make sure that we get our alignment exactly as we want, I'm going to use my wet glue trick and just put a bead of that on there, which means we've just got that bit of wriggle time to make sure we've got everything lined up as we should. Okay, so we'll pop them down, looking to make those borders even and the space between the squares even. Okay, try not to drop it in the process. So you've just got that, because it floats on that glue, the glue, if you like, sort of floating on that bead of glue. You just got that little bit of wriggle room, but we've also got that dimension. Okay. Do they still sell silicone glue these days? I used to use a lot of that before I started using Stampin' Up products. So if that's a thing, that might be an alternative to what I'm doing here. Oops, move that as I was reaching across. Okay, so once you're happy, you can kind of give them a bit more of a press. Okay, and then we can leave that to dry. And you can fiddle about with it. Oh dear, you can fiddle with these things for ages. Okay, but let's leave it at that. That looks okay to me. So let's set that to one side to dry. We'll get our little sentiment stamped, I think. I'm going to use Memento. Could use the Pebble Path, but I think I'm just going to stick with plain black for this. Or you could have brought in the accent colour. In this case, it's the Moody Mauve. But again, on the card, the sample card, I chose Peach Pie to be on the front. And I don't particularly like those paler colours for sentiments. I prefer something a little darker. Okay, so there's our sentiment stamped and ready to go. And that's also going to be popped up on dimensionals. So what's really good for this is if you've got any like little strips left over from the end of your dimensional packaging. So just cut it up at around the edges and use those little strips. Okay, so that top is nice and dry enough anyway to add to the card. So because we've got all that dimension on there, I'm going to just use a little bit of wet glue to secure that. So just looking to get that nice and straight with the sides, but a little bit further down. So that looks good. Okay, and then while we were waiting for that to dry, I went ahead and stamped this sentiment. I just used Memento ink for this. Could have used the Pebble Path as well to tie in with the theme, but I just went with that. And I've also gone ahead and added one of the little hearts in there on the inside. Okay, so this central bit needs to be added to the card, and again I'm going to pop this up so it's going to have lots of dimension, this card, and I'm going to use the mini dimensionals and put it in the corners so it will just sit on top of each of those of the squares that are already on the card. Like so. And again, if you wanted to, you could use a bit of glue to make sure that you get the positioning right. But I think we'll be good with this one. Okay, so we'll just whip those off and get that on. So that's going to float over the top there. Okay, and then we just need to add our accents. So the heart I'm not going to pop up, but because I've got this spare die cut, I'm actually going to stack those up, which means it will give it a bit more thickness without actually, you know, adding any excess bulk. So we'll pop that on just in the centre there. Okay, and then the little guys are going on like I would with not dimensionals, rhinestones. So actually I'm trying to find my take my pick tool. There it is. Under pokey actually. So I'm just going to pop these on, and because it's little pieces, take the cap off, it works better if you take your cap off, because these are little teeny tiny pieces. Just going to use that to help me pick those up. Have them facing different directions. So just how you would normally use embellishments, really. Okay, and that's it. That's the front of the card. So you do end up with this spare one, which I'm thinking, can I just? Well, I might as well just put it in the front, in the middle of the card, yeah. Waste not, want not, right? Let's just pop that in there, like so. So it's right. I didn't want to get those to. Don't want them to slide off. So just pop those on the inside, because you may as well use them, or you know, use them for something else if you want to. Totally optional. And that is it. That is my in colour card using the 2024 in colours. Just to bring in my original one using the 2023. So there you go. Nice simple layout for you. And of course, yes, I've used the in colours because that's the theme of the project, but you know, you could use any colour combination you like to create something similar for yourself. They don't have to be squares either, they can be circles or anything you like. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Check out the description, hop along to all the other videos, they'll all appreciate your support as well. Thanks ever so much. Hope you've enjoyed that. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.